even though they look like this, I'm just waiting for the comeback, the bounce back, to see what will bounce back and what will not be able to bounce back. Oh, my babies, my sweet sugar snappies. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so are you nervous with me? I'm going to pull up this plastic on this garden bed and see what the damage is. I'm going to see what the damage is. I know I got a lot of feedback, and I appreciate the feedback. And so, just about, the plastic and the damage it can cause because the condensation, which I hadn't thought about. I hadn't considered condensation at all. All I knew is that the weather was about to be freezing cold, like way colder than our typical temperatures, and all I had on hand was plastic. I knew also that this weather was going to last about a week, and I honestly I honestly did not want to have to go out and buy, spend a lot of money to make really great frames that would go great for the beds to assure that none of the plastic would touch on the leaves. It's just I think that's what you kind of get into the larger your garden gets. And I think that you are able to build up those things over time. And so I didn't have any of that. I just had about the 30 feet of frost cloth that was given to me, and that I used to wrap the sugar snap peas. But other than that, all I had was plastic because of our hoop house, greenhouse. I had plastic from that, and then plastic left over from laying down the plastic in the bamboo area to snuff out all the light and all the things. And so I only had plastic on hand, and because it's not a long-term thing, I just couldn't justify the time, the effort, and it was like literally the last minute. And so let's go ahead and take a look and see what the damage is, if there is any. I'm hoping for the best, but like I said, I'm going to be grateful regardless. I've accepted it. And so let's do this. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi, you are still absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is a cabbage, and it's still green, still has a nice texture and consistency to the leaf. Still has a nice meaty leaf. Doesn't look damaged. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Take a look at the full. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. All right. Give you a little pressure. So we have some here. You can tell. I believe this looks like frostbite, but I haven't studied it or anything. But it looks kind of wilty like frostbite. But wow, this is really good news. This is fantastic. Y'all, look at this. The radishes, these are radishes in the middle. And the radishes in the front of the house I showed you looked so frosted. But these, like this whole bed looks fantastic. This doesn't look like 11 degrees for days and days and days. So I don't know. Like, we'll have to check the other spaces in the garden, but what made this work out in this bed? Is it the same in other places of the garden? Is it because this is a garden bed? Like, what? What? But we're going to come right next to it and see. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. That's a big difference for the radishes in this bed compared to this one over here. What is the difference? Wow, okay. So these radishes don't look as healthy and like they withstood the frost like this bed. So that's interesting. That's very interesting because this has it's the same bed and the same type of plastic. But maybe it just wasn't down good enough. I don't really know, and I can't really say. But other than that, I mean, they're not dead. They're not as dead as the ones in the front. They look like, some of them look like they will still produce and probably come back to life. But these look absolutely incredible. They don't look, these are Brussels sprouts, and they look like they're still going to survive. They don't look dead. Oh my goodness. Oh my heart. Oh my heart. Look at these. Look at these beauties right here. Wow. I am just so thankful right now. Let's see about this green stalk. Let's see about the green stalk, y'all. Let's assess the damage. Okay, so I can see the damage here, but actually I can see that this is because of the plastic that was over it. Like, right, it smushed it and snapped it. Because yeah, this one's dead, but this leaf wasn't dead from the weather. It just got broken. So this is a broccoli, a purple broccoli, I believe. Oh my goodness, though. Like, I was not expecting this. Well, I mean, I was expecting for the best, but I mean, this like just blows my mind to say. I mean, we have minimal damage so far. Like minimal compared to what I feel like it should have been because of having such low temperatures. I mean, wow. You know what? I'm going to call for backup. I'm going to call for the kids to come out here and help me unwrap the whole garden, go ahead and start to do a garden cleanup. And then we will continue looking at and seeing what the damage is. very beautiful. It is. Daddy did such a good job.
Doing the garden stuff, I didn't imagine that it would be like
And it's like, whoa, like, man, this week turned this into something, you know? Look at the Brussels! They lived. I actually feel like, and I don't know because I don't have anything to compare it to. I don't have years of experience to compare it to or anything like that, but this seems to have done really poorly, and this had the frost cloth. Everything else that was wrapped in plastic survived. Now, it could just be because this is more frost tender than, say, a cabbage or broccoli or any of the brassicas. But I don't know, because, you know, what I really should have done is I should have wrapped one, you know, in frost cloth, and then maybe the other trellis over there, just tried out the plastic to see which one survived. So now I won't know because I didn't have two different things that I was able to put up against. But this was still so prolific and brought so much beauty to the garden. My heart is still happy, although it appears that we have lost this beauty right here. The bok choy. This bok choy looks absolutely beautiful. Not affected at all, which makes me so happy because it's so delicious. This lettuce still looks okay. This is kale, and I can see that it's discolored. There we go. Now you can really see. Flowers, as expected, did not fare super well. We'll cover this. Let's see what we could see. Oh man, this mulch really had added such a layer of protection for these things, because this could have been a lot worse. This is the winter choy. So we got some leaves that are dead, but then there's some that are still very much so alive. Go over here. Let's uncover these things. Oh, I'm just so happy to like pull away the pine straw and to see all the green underneath. That is so great. That is so great. Mulching is where it is at, y'all. Oh, that's still very beautiful. This is the Tom Thumb lettuce, and it's very beautiful. If you can hear that, it's nice and has all of its thickness, all of its crunch is still there. That is fantastic. And back here, see, in this bed, these flowers I just showed you, these are the mums. In the other bed, they, you know, died, but in this bed that was heavily mulched, they survived. But this bed also had a door. I think this one had a door over it. Maybe one piece of half of plastic and half a door. We were just trying to use what we had. So we got some things over here that died in this corner. This is the Swiss choy. Not Swiss choy. the Swiss chard. And although this died, look, it's already growing back. It's already growing a new leaf. It's like I'm digging up my treasure right now. Little broccoli there. Hung on. This is the kohlrabi right here. And it is looking so beautiful and so healthy. Wow. Man, it's just something about that deep purple stem right there is just so gorgeous. Have this beautiful cabbage right here. Oh my goodness, look at this, y'all. Look how absolutely adorable this carrot is. That's so tiny. Do one more. Let's see here. Feels teeny. Oh, that is so cute. I forgot I planted these tiny ones. Oh my goodness. It's like a snack. Like a one bite snack. Oh, so cute. It looks like a little radish or a little beet. I hope you enjoyed this detailed look at the garden as much as I did. It is just so amazing that even with those extreme lows, the garden still survived. The garden after the storm. Praise God from whom all blessings flow.